State?
It's supposed to be, yes. Every capital.
You're fucking fascism. You're supporting fascism. Everything we do. Everything we do. Everything we do. Do you believe that? Your actions support fascism!
Everybody's able-bodied agitated for showing up today. Person, I appreciate all of you for your support. We do not agree on everything, but this is something we can agree on. We are dying, and we need to survive. We need to fight. If I get me here and I have to vote them, I thank all of you for being here.
I just want to say a couple things before I go, because I gotta get out of here. I got work. I just want to let everyone know that I want you to keep one thing on your mind, and that is to fight.
YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
I'm going to fight for you, because they want you to hate me, they want me to hate you. I hate my heart, the only thing I hate is fascism. And I'm going to get out of here and tell you guys to fight.
Castwell live. See. It's like stream casting. Cast well, one word.
Get back to you. It's like they just stuck their head out the school window.
The reason for that is
Yeah.
turn it off the phone line. Normally in a congregation, 20 to
Yeah.
50 calls.
Video's good. Sounds good.
What about Twitch?
The phone lines are overloaded. They're getting stuck.
What about Twitch?
Oh, I don't have Twitch on my phone right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
You go to the website.
Okay.
You don't have to. Can you place a comment on that?
Yes.
Just testing or whatever.
5 calls. Dot org. Put in your area zip code and it'll connect you with your electricity on the voicemail. You will doubtfully get through. They provide the
Or
script.
fuck yeah or
Another
something.
little
Or,
message. My husband came this morning because he wasn't making calls, so I set it up on his phone, and he called at 6 a.m. and guess what? We got through. 5calls.org app on your phone.
Alright, I'm normally pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I see another comment too.
Yeah.
Put something out there. Don't be afraid.
Thank you for your support. Please feel free to continue watching as long as I can continue streaming from my phone.
All the time. Wear a scowl. Don't be afraid. Take a day to recover. To be kind to yourself. Self-care is not selfish. It is not selfish to care for each other. Fighting for. We're not just fighting to fight. We're not just fighting to be angry or to have some kind of, rage voter going on. We have a reason. And if that reason isn't for love and for justice, what's the point? I've been a nerd my entire life. And I know. Unreal nerds out there are probably going to know what this is from. But there's a quote that came to mind earlier. With the first link, the chain is forged. The first speech censored. The first thought forbidden. The first freedom denied. Change us all irrevocably. Yes! Yes, it's a show. John Luke is hard, but you know what? It's really
Chinese government, as you guys all know. Well, one of them is either my father, Paul,
I'm kidding.
One of these more persons. And the USA.
USA! 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 USA!
I don't know how to spell America. I was just more trying to think spell. I didn't know what I got.
She was like, when he got, because they were married.
We outnumber them! 100 million to 1! What do we do to the rich?
And so,
Eat the rich! 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 Eat the rich!
So, in the vein of understanding one another and working with one another, it's also worth pointing out, we're not always going to understand one another. And that's okay. We don't have to understand why someone feels what they feel. We don't have to understand how they feel what they feel. All we have to do is understand what they do. Yeah, and that's it's valid to be upset, it's valid to be frightened. But it's also valid to look at your neighbor and go, I don't understand your choice, but I respect it. I will die to protect your choice.
Hi, my name's Jalen. I organized the People's March here in Harrisburg a couple of years ago. I just wanted to remind everyone there is a great resource if anyone wants to continue to get involved after this and continue to volunteer. There's a link tree. It's a link tree / Harrisburg People's March. Anyone can log on there right now. We are continually updating it. It has also a bunch of great links to trainings of how to organize things. You can organize stuff like today. It has links to local organizations you can get involved in, ways you can check your registration, your voter registration, because voting, although I know can seem disappointing, obviously, because you did vote for Elon Musk. You want to vote for your local representatives because the local people are the people who are going to help us out the most. So we want to make sure we're still voting for our local representatives, and like the man was saying earlier, we want to vote for the people who are monitoring our voting systems and everything like that, which is super important. So once again, it's Linktree/Harrisburg People's Park. There are a lot of great resources on there, so I recommend people check that out.
On the I want to say that the best thing that you can do is like support your local businesses. Support your local businesses. Don't get money.
Yes, you too. You too. Maybe I'll see you again.
Give them to people that actually bust their ass every day in your community. The restaurants, the stores, the people that work for you.
Hey Trump, be scared. We're not going anywhere. 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 Hey Trump.
So I actually just thought of a story I might want to share. In a similar message of not losing hope in people who you may have lost hope in, people who may have voted for Trump in the past or even in this last election. I recently had a moment with my father. Both my father and my mother adamantly supported Trump, and we were very estranged for a long time. And recently I reconnected with my father, and one-on-one we had a very good conversation where he confided in me about his fear of the future. He woke up and realized that what he voted for was not what he thought it was. It's so easy to feel that these people are just stupid and ignorant, and they're not. They are lost, confused, and scared. They are being scared just as we are now. It's the media, and it's exactly what Trump and all the people in power want. They want us to be afraid so that we fight and argue and ignore exactly what's happening up top. Exactly, it's not left versus right, it's up versus down. Confiding in me, he shared with me that he tried to share these feelings with my mother, who then rejected him and immediately started defending Trump, like almost instinctively. And it made me very sad. And I want everyone here to know, be that person that somebody can confide in you in if they need to, even if you feel like they have made some mistakes. Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? I came here today, not as a Democrat, not as a Republican, but as an American, that is concerned about our goddamn Constitution! Our Constitution's in crisis. We are losing our rights every day, every minute, from the last, check what, 6 months? I don't know, something like that. We need more people to rise up like we are right now. Thank all of you for coming out. I appreciate every single one of you that are out here. I don't care if you're Democrat, I don't care if you're Republican. We are people, we are Americans. Thank you. Hey, there have been a few people here who talk about, if you're out here, you're not afraid, or you have no fear. And I gotta say, I'm a transgender woman, and I am scared out of my fucking mind, okay? But I showed up anyway. That's what we have to do, because when people, the further they go, the more extreme they are, the more people they lose. We have to
show them that you actually give a shit. There's, aside from actually seeing people out there fighting for me and for everyone, there's one thing that gives me hope. Tiny bit of hope. I live in a place where I am surrounded by truck drivers. All of my half my neighbors have truck drivers. Before the 2020 election, my neighbors had a truck train and flag hanging outside of their house. And after January 6th, it went down. They actually saw what was happening. They're like, oh, maybe that was stupid, you know? So please, just keep making noise, talk to people, be visible. All we have to do is show up. I'm a retired public school teacher. Stand up for the Department of Education. Governor Shapiro and urge our state representative to support his budget for education, which is a good one. Please do that. We have to take positive action and think in our states, as long as we have a governor that's democratic, can help protect us from some of the worst. So pay attention to what's going on right here. But let me also tell you that Black history is American history. LGBTQIA+ history is American history. We're diverse. We're Americans. We deserve to treat each other with compassion and stand up for all of us, not just I won't get started on USAID, but let's support that.
Hi, my name's Carol. I'm originally from Nebraska, Omaha, the Blue Dot. I lived in Pennsylvania now for 20-some years. I was a history teacher. And my son, my 35-year-old son, put it very eloquently. He says, the book burning is in August. It's not in the streets, but it's happening. So we need to preserve history. You need to learn history. When I first started out as a teacher in Omaha, I taught in an inner city school, and when I was placed, they said, would you mind teaching Afro-American history? And I said, of course not, because it's history. And then civics. I taught government. I don't think they're teaching that in the schools very much. Our children and young adults, they don't know how government is supposed to work. So you need to educate yourselves if you're not being educated in the schools. Educate each other. And you know what? I am so excited about how many people showed up, but we need more. Your assignment from this teacher is not your homework is not only to educate yourselves about government and save history, but you need to get at least 2 or 3 more people to come with you next time and to take action. Yes, and to pay attention to the school board races. And I've said that politics is local. Politics is local. And you know who they are. They have infiltrated school boards across the country. It's insidious. We need to take that back. And it doesn't take
expect for you to run for a local public office. So get out there and run for office. Get out there and vote. Get out there and get other people involved. A philosopher came up with an idea called the spectacle. The spectacle is a tool of capitalism and fascism. It is designed to keep the working class invisible. The best way to disrupt the spectacle is to force visibility of the working class. By showing up here today, you are disrupting that spectacle.
Yes!
And I know that can be scary. And I am saying this as someone who is white, who is straight passing, who is cis passing. I will stand between you if you do not look like me and the people who hate you.
Me too!
You all inspire me.
Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede.
You've all inspired me to show up and get off my ass today, everybody. And the two women that spoke before me that are former teachers inspired me as a current public school teacher to get off my ass today. Let me tell you that the youth of America are scared. They want to learn. I have children of color that are worried about their families that are going to get taken out of their homes. They're worried about their schools closing because of this Department of Ed bullshit going on. We have to fight for them. I'm going to tell all my friends to come out next time. You need to do the same. We need to fight for the future of this country.
Hi there. This is my first protest. And I'm not used to public speaking, so please excuse me.
You're doing great! Hopefully it's not your last!
So, I've been really nervous and I've been keeping my head down for years now. I'm 23, pretty young. And just recently I've been beginning to actually look at things and go, oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Same as us.
And I just wanted to emphasize two things: community, and that you can genuinely start from anywhere, because I had to literally go on the internet and just look up what is truth, and look up like primary sources, and also like there's objective truth, and then there's like personal truth, and for me to start to feel grounded in the idea that my voice matters, and that all of our perspectives matter. That's, at the end of the day, that's who you are. You are truth. That's, at the end of the day, you are truth.
Yeah.
And that's, I just wanted to emphasize that as someone who is starting with very little political knowledge, I found myself gaining strength with a little bit each day. And now I find myself here, you know? And there's still more building to do. But I promise you, the littlest steps, no matter where you're starting, no matter where, I promise you, just do a little every day, and you find that strength. Woo! And your community too. I wouldn't be where I am today without the kindness of strangers.
Hello, thank you all for coming out today. I just want to thank you for being brave and being here. Thank you for showing up and being brave today, showing your support. Bravery isn't about not feeling fear. It's about acting despite your fear. That's what we need to do. We are all scared and we are angry, and we need to speak out against it. We need to be brave despite our fears.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, there's your drone.
Hello.
Fucking trolls.
I'm not used to this whole public speaking thing.
Well, then
It's just my first protest like this.
Can't hear you.
we can't hear you.
To the mouth.
We can't hear you. There you go.
I'm a high school dropout. I was lucky enough to have parents who educated me and taught me empathy for all the people out there.
Yes.
And I have a lot of fears about a lot of things.
Throw it away.
You know, I had a point.
You know where the line begins? Yeah.
The working class versus the rich has never been and should never be a partisan issue. Ignorance is not always a choice, and it is our duty to educate those who can't teach themselves. Empathy is very important. It is a key to a lot of things. I'm getting real rambly real fast. Sorry, folks.
Empathy's the key. Good.
I don't want to drag on for too long, so I'm going to end it here. But, you know,
Good job, man.
do great things.
Do great things. Do great things. Do great things. Do great things. Do great things. Do great things.
My name's Eli. I am a trans man. I'm out here with some of my other trans friends, and we are all fucking terrified. We have been made to feel like we are invisible since the moment that Donald Trump got into office.
You're not invisible. We need you.
I urge all of you, if you are trans, if you are queer, or if you are just an ally, to just make yourself visible right now. What they want is for us to disappear. What they want is for us to be silent. But we will not back down. The important thing you can do right now is stay alive. I'm going to outlive Donald Trump. I'm going to
I just wanted to say one more thing before I get out of here, because I got to go. The two teachers who had spoken, they reminded me that there is an awesome little channel on YouTube. It's called Impartial. It's called Impartial Points, and it is exactly about that: educating people on how the Constitution works, what your rights are, how the government works, all these things that they often do not teach us in school anymore. You can find it there if you want to educate yourself. Information is power. Remember that. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I encourage everybody here to come up and speak if you have something to say. Have a good day.
Good afternoon, everyone. Are we ready to fight for democracy? First and foremost, I want to say I am proud of each and every one of you for taking a stand for what you believe in. Whatever that may be, whatever your issues may be, I am proud of each and every one of you. And I think it is so important for each and every one of us to continue to spread the knowledge, make awareness, and bring people together. The more we are together, the bigger statements we make.
There is no reason why anybody within the sound of my voice cannot be given an affordable living wage. I should not have to work 8 days in a row just to make my rent. That should be regardless of color, creed, religion, belief. We're all Americans. We all deserve that. There is no reason anyone within the sound of my voice should not receive universal health care.
It's cheaper than what we have now.
Cheaper, let's work on that. Eliminating the Department of Education is a step closer to fascism. What is going on in our country right now, Der Fuhrer is painting the deportation of what he calls illegal immigrants or enemies of the state. You may as well call it that. It's looking like Operation Final Solution. Stand up against that. I am a recovering Roman Catholic.
Me too!
And I refuse to go to any Catholic church in this state. The reason being, I go out front and there's a tombstone out there for the victims of abortion. There's one down the street at St. Pat's. Take a look at it. And let me tell you something. These victims of abortion, it was just genetic material. If they want to put a tombstone out front of the church for victims, put it out there for the women who had to carry a stillborn to term. If you're going to put that tombstone out there instead, the one you got down there now, you may as well put one out for the boogeyman, the tooth fairy, and the Easter bunny, because they didn't exist either. I would like to close with a poem. But before I say that, I would like to say I called Scott Perry on Monday to talk about these things. He hung up on me. But that will not stop me from keep calling. I will leave you with a poem. Here's to Trump. He has many issues. There's blood in his stool and phlegm in his tissues. His back has a hunch. He's got lumps on his colon. His mandible's cracked and his manhandle's swollen.
So.
No, that's okay. Thanks. I got it.
My nerve pain is.
Oh, terrible. So, I actually don't want to be here fighting for rights that should go without saying.
Yep.
My kids are both trans. My daughter asked, "What will you do when they come for me?"
You got this.
You're here. That's important.
Stand between her and anyone who would hurt her. I will stand between you and anyone who would hurt you. I don't want to have to explain that my kids are people. I don't want to have to explain that they deserve the same rights as some old cis white asshole. Here is what I see here and what I think you will take out with you, which is liberated people liberate people. And that just blossoms. And it goes on. So please, I talk to everybody about my kids. Because wow do they know? And they are, and people will listen because it's just one person saying, this is my story. You tell your story, and things will change. Hello, everybody. I am a Gen X member of the LGBTQIA community. And back in the early 2000s, I was on the front lines of our movement.
Yes.
I was a member of the Long Island Pride Parade Executive Board of Directors. I worked with some true pioneers in the LGBTQIA equality movement. We've come a long way. And you know what? In the words of the great Kamala Harris, we will not go back.
We will not go back.
We will not go back.
We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back. We will not go back.
So, back in 1987, when I was 22 years old, I had my own apartment.
I had a shoulder replacement.
It was a beautiful two-bedroom apartment in a nice, safe part of town.
Make sure you get this heat and ice on that sun tonight, alternating.
Not a high education level. I made $4.50 an hour working at a dairy manufacturing plant in the office. And I had my own two-bedroom apartment. It was $240 a month. I bought my own food. I had nice clothes. I was able to go out and have entertainment. I didn't own a car because I didn't make enough for that, but I was able to live. Who, 22 years old now, can live like that?
No one.
I'm so sick of these, mostly boomers, saying, y'all aren't working hard enough. You're not working hard enough. You need to work harder. Our generation had things so much easier. So many more opportunities. And it breaks my heart that the young people today don't have it. I think the boomers are the first generation, and not all boomers, I understand that, but the first generation that didn't want better for the younger generation. Every previous generation fought and worked like dogs because they wanted a better life for future generations. And that's what we need to get back to, because there are so many homeless encampments around this city. It's unbelievable. It should not be like that. And for people not to be able to afford to live, it's just. And also, as far as the Department of Education goes, it's interesting that they're trying to eliminate it while simultaneously rolling back child labor laws. So they want all of our kids to be slave labor. And I don't have my own kids, but I have a lot of kids that I love, and I love everybody's kids, because all kids are amazing and they deserve a bright future, and I will work and die to try to preserve that.
Eat the red!
Eat the red! Eat the red! Eat the rich! 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 Eat the rich!
Alright, I'm not really good at public speaking, but I'm gonna do this. So last night, before I went to make my signs for this protest, I had a long conversation with my sister, just talking about everything that's been going on and how scared we both are. Oh yeah, we had a long conversation about how we grew up in the Catholic Church, we grew up going to Catholic school, and seeing everyone we grew up with and who taught us how hateful and how angry they are at people just trying to exist. And it's just scary seeing the same Bible-thumping family members and friends being silent or just again being hateful for no good reason. And
It's heartbreaking.
I
know what you're going through, man.
And I just think it's so important to advocate for those who can't advocate for themselves, and I just think it's important to remember that people are waking up. Like my dad, he's a steel worker in Pittsburgh, and he is usually very silent on everything political. Even though he's a Democrat and he does not support Trump at all, he's usually very silent. He is starting to wake up to the scary, horrifying reality that we are all living in. And I think it's important to keep pushing for everyone else to wake up and keep pushing for people to realize
Check? Alright. So, I'm Hunter. I'm a substitute teacher. Sorry, is this better?
Yeah.
Right. So, substitute teacher. I have my master's in epidemiology. I've been trying to study disease. The government has been putting a roadblock onto that, obviously. But most importantly, I'm disabled. I have cystic fibrosis. Yeah, I struggle to breathe sometimes. I get sicker more than you guys do. And last Tuesday, they froze my medication. I get it through Medicaid. I had no idea how I could get that medication back. I don't know if I still can get that medication back. But the only thing I can guarantee is that while I'm still healthy and I'm still able to walk and breathe, I will fight and they will have to drag me kicking and screaming.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody! Yes! Well, clearly, as you can see, I'm an esthetician, just kidding. I am, but I'm also a drag queen. Local here in Harrisburg, if you come to any of the bars or venues here, I perform here locally all the time. My name is Scarlet Overkill. Find me on social media, come out to the drag shows, and I just want to say that I am 37. I know I don't look it. I look like younger. You're beautiful! But I have been a non-binary queer person since I was 18. I've been a drag queen now for 10 long years. At least half of my income comes from drag, and I will be damned if I ever fucking stop performing. Rip the wig off my cold dead body before I get off the stage. I have a question. Raise your hand if a drag queen ever at a show sexualized you or did anything mean to you. Raise your hand. Oh, that's right, 0. But how many priests are touching children? But you want to stop the drag queens from reading the children? I can tell you for a fact that as the current New Cumberland Pride title holder and the previous Harrisburg Pride title holder, that there have always been lines of children coming up to me at Pride wanting pictures, telling me how beautiful I am, telling me how inspirational I am to them as young children. I've never, in my entire 10 years of doing drag, had a child be afraid of me. You know who's afraid of me? White, straight men in power. Yeah, exactly. That's right, they're pussy. Exactly, queers against fascists. So again, just to finish my little speech here, like I said, my name is Scarlet Overkill. I am a local drag queen. Come out and see me perform, and come out and support all local drag because we need it now more than ever. And lastly, fuck Trump. 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 Fuck Trump.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight or today. I'm hoping that my nerves won't get to me because I'm still not used to public speaking. But yeah. So I want to thank everyone who is able to come out today. It is a Wednesday, middle of the day. A lot of people are working. I know there would be a lot more people here if it was like a weekend or anything like that. But when people can show up, thank you very much for showing up. It is important that you come out and act in solidarity together and show that you are upset and that you do not want what is happening and that you are doing everything you can to stop it, to talk out and make people know that something is wrong. Trump bans out now. 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 Keep up that energy, everybody, because that's really important. That we don't stop today. We don't stop tomorrow. We continue to show up until the guys who are doing this shit in office are out. I have a lot of things I could say. I wanted to start on ICE.
Fuck ICE!
Time for the ice pick.
I know that my neighborhood specifically has a 30% Latino community. Many of them are immigrants. And those immigrants are scared. The streets are empty. The businesses are empty. They will not have patronage from their local community because the immigrants are scared to come out to participate in the community and spend money and do what they have been here to do for so long because ICE is here to round them up and take them to Guantanamo.
Fuck Guantanamo!
Yeah.
I want to speak to all the citizens who are here and those that are at home and anybody listening. If you are a citizen and you see an ICE agent, do not keep quiet. You stand up, you start recording them, you start making yourself known. You speak out against any ICE agent that's present trying to find an immigrant who's going to round them up, and you make yourself known. You make them feel uncomfortable. It's important that you are not the only person either. Any citizen nearby, you should be getting involved in that situation. Why? Because you are the ones who they are scared of. They're there to try and pick up immigrants. You are a citizen. You should be able to speak up and say, not in my neighborhood. Not in my house. So when you see ICE agents, you get involved. Do not touch them. Do not get close to them. They could charge you with something irrelevant. But get involved. Like I said, get out your phone and start recording them because they hate being recorded. They hate being made accountable. Demand that they show anybody nearby a judicial warrant. Not a nice warrant, a judicial warrant. A signed judicial warrant is the only warrant that can be used to seek somebody out in the neighborhood and pick them up. And
signed by a judge.
Signed by a judge.
And Google the judge's name.
And Google the judge's name. Make sure that document is top to bottom legitimate. You tell every person in your neighborhood, any immigrant, any person, that they need to make sure that they keep quiet. They don't need to show documentation. If ICE keeps pressing them, they ask the person, who are you looking for and what age? If they do not match it, ask them if they're free to go. You step in and you tell that person they're interrogating, are you who they're looking for? No. Don't speak up. Tell them you don't have to speak.
Nope.
Right
Ask
to remain
them
silent.
if you can go and if you're being detained. People in the United States can identify themselves while you're recording. Name and badge number.
Yes.
And ICE agents are supposed to be working with local law enforcement if they do not have a law enforcement nearby. Why? It is their jurisdiction and local law enforcement. And if they come to their door, you can close the door or don't even answer.
Order red cards, give them to everyone you know. Order red cards, give them to everyone you know. Red cards.
You're looking for ordering red cards. These red cards here. Anybody you know looking for red cards? Get a hold of them. Make sure the people in your community know their rights. Immigrants have rights.
They're online somewhere. Yeah, and you can print them off. I think you can order them also.
You can choose any language to print red cards in.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I learned something
Hello?
today.
Okay. Hi. I want to tell you a story from when I was a kid that a lot of people in this state probably can relate to. Is this better? Yeah. When I was a kid, my dad had a poster of Robert E. Lee in our living room. And every 4th of July, he would put the Confederate flags up in our yard. Wow. When Barack Obama was running for president, my mom said, fuck you, and voted for him.
Oh, your mom's the best.
A lot of people in this state are raised this way, but they don't have anyone to teach them anything else. Our youngest are children that are stuck on TikTok in the same loops of lies and misinformation. We need to help them.
It's an addiction.
Not everyone can be saved. Sometimes hate is too far rooted, but for everyone else, we need to get them out. We need to teach them. Educating is so important, but so is pushing back on all misinformation, all disinformation. It's so important. Get as many people as you can. Convert as many people as you can from this wrongful ideas of what's actually happening.
They gotta find out for themselves.
Get as many printed copies of the Constitution, of all the banned books, of your local laws, everything. Disinformation. We have to do this together.
Alright, hold on real quick. Alright, as generally and loosely speaking an organizer for this, just letting everyone know, we are only allowed to be here until 3. So
It's 2 p.m.
I'm giving everyone warning now to just take your time, getting yourselves collected, talking, whatnot. That's fine. We have to be out at 3. I'm not messing around. You guys are welcome to walk down to Strawberry Square. Go ahead and check out Fetterman's office if you want.
Yeah.
You can't stay here.
Okay.
Gonna have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I have bags to collect trash if need be.
I think something that's important to remember, these people are supposed to represent us. These youth are supposed to represent us. And if I'm looking around, if I'm talking to the people in my local community, if I'm looking at all of the wonderful people here today, I'm thinking maybe they don't represent us.
That's right.
Maybe it's our duty to fight back against these people. Get together with your local community to
to support the people who support you, and to fight back. Love your neighbors, fight the Nazis.
Hello. Alright, I just want to say Happy Black History Month. With American history, black people are an integral part of every civil rights movement in American history. We have black trans women to thank for our queer rights. We need to uplift them in this time. Support black-owned businesses. Uplift your friends. This is a difficult time. They are being attacked. We are all being attacked. Alright? We need to resist it. They want us scared. They want us sad. Trans joy is resistance.
They want regression!
Hello, neighbors! Hello! To go kind of on the shoulders of all these other great speakers, again, happy Black History Month. None of us would be here if it weren't for black women, and we can't ever forget that. I think, you know, all this crazy shit that's going on, they've been doing this on purpose to scare us, and like so many people have said, they feel isolated, they feel scared, they feel alone. That is on purpose.
You know, the one good
there
thing
is a
about all
reason
these
why
people
they are
in
trying to
chat is
erase
that
our
it's getting
history,
activity.
why they are trying to erase trans people.
Keep on
queer
chatting, guys.
people,
You're
black
promoting
people,
the video.
Immigrants, they know how fucking powerful we are when we stand together. I heard a lot of other speakers say, especially some of the younger folks here, that they're scared. And I tell my daughter all the time, you know, courage doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means that even though you are afraid, even though you are scared, you stand up for what's right. And those are the people that make history. And those are the people that push us forward.
Yes.
Speaking of, now I got to go pick up my daughter from school, and I'm going to go home, and I'm going to kiss my immigrant wife.
Thanks to all the Trump trolls in the chat for promoting my video.
I'm a woman.
Quite a bit of them, yeah.
You're
alive? Yeah.
TikTok?
This is 3 different things actually: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
I'm a woman, and I'm sick and tired of these men and fucking conservative handmade women saying, we don't want men in our bathrooms, we don't want men in our sports and in our locker rooms, not in my fucking name. I wasn't asking, oh, go and ruin someone's life for me, go and take away someone's joy. I'm a Christian, and there are people justifying all kinds of ridiculous shit in God's name or whatever. We are supposed to take care of the oppressed, take care of the poor, the downtrodden, bettering the oppressed.
Amen.
Holy shit! Not in my name! Trump is going to start sending immigrants to Guantanamo.
Already has.
Already has. Started yesterday. Started yesterday.
Yesterday? Oh,
Yeah, started yesterday.
10 years ago yesterday. Did anyone pay attention in history class?
Yeah.
Do we remember? We think all the time about, oh, I wouldn't be like those Germans. I wouldn't just let it happen. It wouldn't happen here.
It is happening here.
It's happening not in my name.
Not in my name.
Call everybody you can. Let people know. Most people don't know this is happening. They don't look at the news more than 15 minutes a day during lunch. Tell them. Tell them this is happening.
They're
So
all
many
watching
people
Fox
don't
News.
know. Not in my name. Not in my name.
Not in my name. Not in my name. Not in my name. Not in my name. Not in my name. Not in my name. Not in my name.
went on a cruise back in November.
Hello. My name is Kayla. I was raised by a family of very strong women, and I have two of them that are extremely impacted by what is going on now. My sister Carly, she has been fighting an inoperable brain tumor for 10 years. And in that time, thanks to Medicare and Medicaid clinical studies that are funded with government money, she has survived. She has gotten her master's degree. She has opened her own business, and she has had 3 children. On January 30th, her clinical studies were canceled due to the freezing in funding. So she does not know what her future holds now. Her tumor is growing and she does not have time. And this is what we are all fighting for. We are all fighting for each other. We are all fighting for the men, the women, whatever color skin you have, whatever you call yourself, we fight for each other. And this fight is not over. And also, I was raised by my mother, who we depended on food stamps, free lunches. We depended on any type of chip, Medicare, Medicaid, anything that we needed to survive. We depended on it. We were homeless. My father kicked all of us out, her and her 3 girls, and we had nothing. We depended on it, and they're trying to cut that. And my mother, she welcomed everybody to her table. She taught me that no matter who you were, you had a space at our table. No matter what, if you were hungry, we will feed you. And my mother died on October 14th. And her last wish was to not see Donald Trump be another president. Unfortunately, she did not get that. But however, on October 12th, her mail-in ballot came. And we mailed that in, and she signed it for Kamala Harris. And I promised her that even if Kamala did not win, I would never stop fighting for her and for my sisters and for every single person in this country. On any type of because you are not alone and you never will be.
Hi, my name is Morris Betta. I am a local drag queen here in the state of PA. I just want to say I'm here to represent for all the little kids, all of our trans kids, all of our mentally disabled children. I work for the state of PA as a skills representative, and I just want to say it kills me to see the things that he is saying about our people who he thinks, in the words, God bless, retarded. Never would I ever think to see the day that the people that we love, that are our cousins, our aunts, our moms, our dads, our brothers, our sisters, they would be represented such poorly by trash who is supposed to represent us in a great way, but is literally burning us down every step he takes. And I just want to say that we need to stand together just like this. Black, white, indigenous, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Venezuelan, everything. The way we're standing together right now is the way we need to stand together every single day. That's it.
This way? Okay. Hi, everybody. I, for all intents and purposes, am a straight white cis man. You can boo me, it's okay.
No.
But with all the discrimination, the people in power are also cis straight men. And unfortunately, they have gotten into power, have been in power forever. But it is up to these straight white people to stand in the way. We have a voice, we have a privilege, and we have a strong voice against discrimination. So we must stand in the way.
It's really defeating us.
Hello.
I blocked a few people.
My name is Egg Boy. I'm from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I'm a working class transgender man, and I'm fucking tired. I hate doing this shit over and over again and asking for rights every fucking 4 years. It's goddamn awful. I wish it was fucking over with. But I'm just here to say that we need to take care of each other right now. We need to feed our neighbors. We need to love our communities, and we need to give trans people fucking hugs, because it is fucking hard out here, dude.
Yeah.
I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a little after 2.
Good afternoon.
A little bit closer to the mouth.
IBEW.
Good afternoon. Y'all hear me?
Yeah. Closer.
In 1944, my grandfather lost his right eye fighting Nazis in the Ardennes forest.
Closer to the mouth.
Closer?
Yeah.
I'm loud, like, in person.
Speak up, yeah.
In the Ardennes forest, my grandfather lost his right eye fighting the Nazis, right?
Hell yeah.
Came back home to his house in South Carolina with a cross burning on his wall. Him and my grandmother's home. That's when they moved to Philly. That's where I'm from, right? I feel like that's the America that Donald Trump is trying to bring back.
Yeah.
In 2016, I graduated high school, right? And 2 weeks after that, I turned 18. And 2 weeks after that, I joined the United States Army as airborne infantryman, right? That was in the summertime. Little did I know, the second half of 2016 is going to go another way. You know? I saw firsthand the changes that this man is bringing to the United States military and the United States government, right? Especially when, right after coming back from Iraq, after this man had drone strike the second in command of Iran, being there for 6 months, come back, and they tell me to go to DC to fight protesters.
Jesus.
I was going to re-enlist up until then. 2 weeks ago, there's a graduate from Penn State University with a dual degree. Dual degree in political science economics, right? I'm not sure how useful that's going to be now. For the past year, I've been trying to get a job with the State Department, the Foreign Service. Government hiring has stopped. A lot of the people that were within the government, federal workers right now, you know, they're not looking too good. They don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
We got a couple of choices to make. And I also came here as a culmination of my studies to figure out if peaceful protests still work. And I'm hoping that they do. Because God willing, God hoping that they don't. You know, maybe Mario's brother had some good ideas.
Maybe Luigi.
Luigi.
My grandfather went to war against the Japanese in the 1940s for my right to be trans as fuck. And now I live every day in fear, living, dreaming, thinking that a proud boy might take me out into the street and beat me to death for the crime of being fucking trans. And my message to anyone that would bring me harm, take the estrogen out of my cold, dead fucking hand. And here's the message to any of our elected officials in the building. Democrats, if you do not stick up for us, we will primary you. You are on notice. Shapiro, show the fuck up.
I'm just cold.
How are we all doing today? Name's Rush. About 6 years ago, I had a best friend of mine that had stage 3 brain cancer. I used to go to that university down the road, but well, dropped out due to personally. A year later, went in the Army. 15 Romeo, active duty. I was supposed to be an age 64 mechanic. Only did about 80 days. Well, for the last 4 years, we're trying to get back in the Army, and it turns out that they replaced it all with Genesis. Genesis, what that is, it's all automated, all AI. So I'm pretty determined if you want to go back in. Even if you're a JFW Coach 3, prove everything wrong to them. Prove that you don't have any disqualifiers. 4 years. Bust my ass off. Even when I was Scott Perry, he didn't do jack shit. He told me to go fuck myself in a fucking letter. Yeah. It's kind of tough. Not even trying to go for law enforcement, but politics today, well, as you know. But after 4 years, after I lost my best friend, and I always go out there and try to save people's lives. Went to New York, volunteered at homeless shelters, community centers. Yeah, that did something like this before 9/11. But I do like to mention that after I came out as trans and gay for the last couple months, and I found the news. It doesn't look so great. It doesn't look so hopeful. But look at all this. All around here. For the last 5 freaking years, we've all been fighting each other, trying to kill each other, and holy hell, this is beautiful. They want to segregate us because, really, if any of you, well, if you've ever seen Star Wars Episode 3, right? Okay, we all seen the movie, we all seen it played out, so we all know how it works. But the one thing that they're afraid of us. They're afraid of us staying together because we're not just exactly. Because we are what America was. We still are what America is. We're not going to segregate each other. We openly love each other. We accept each other no matter what. Life always changes. The one thing that they'll never change.
Closer to the mouth, sir. Closer to the mouth.
Republicans, Democrats, Independents. If we all arm up, granted, you can use it for self-defense. They're not gonna fuck with us.
Stay strapped or get clapped.
Yeah, exactly. So I recommend for all you guys, just stay strong. Just keep your faith in this country. Stand united, 100%.
Solidarity.
Yeah.
We are America.
United States.
We are the United States. We are the United States. We are the United States. We are the United States. We are the United States.
They will not divide us.
Can everybody hear me? Yeah. First of all, I'm a two-spirit person, so hearing all the trans folks here, we have always been here. We're not going anywhere. I have an update from the organizing group that most of us have come from. There are tens of thousands of people that showed up all across the country today. They're sobbing in one of their group chats because they are so proud of us, the people that are home that couldn't come. We're on every news station. As of 1 o'clock Central, there have been 0 instances of violence.
Keep the peace.
This is what democracy looks like.
Love, not hate.
Love, not hate.
So we do have to be off the stairs at 3 if we want to move down the stairs and show our signs into the street so that we are within the rights of our permitting. So we can continue to do this and make our voices heard if we want to move on. So let's go.
All right.
Top of the stairs.
This is what democracy looks like. Show me 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 what democracy looks like! 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 Trump vets out now! Trump vets out now! Trump vets out now! Trump vets out now! Impeach Trump! 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 Show me what democracy looks like! 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 Trump vets out now! Trump vets out now! Trump vets out now!
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hi, I'll make this short and sweet. I'm speaking to you today as a mother of three. I'm speaking to you today as a surrogate who carries babies for beautiful same-sex couples. I'm also speaking to you today as someone who is pro-choice. Now, a lot of hateful, ignorant people will say to me, how can you be pro-choice if you're a mom? They will also say to me, how can you be pro-choice if you're a surrogate? And I'll tell you what, if you will sit back and you will allow women to die without life-saving health care, you're not pro-life. If you will impose the death penalty on a woman for having an abortion, you're not pro-life. I brought my daughter here with me today, my beautiful daughter, because I think that it's ridiculous that she should have less rights than her grandmother. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Ken Rock, that's like Bedrock with a K. Growing up, I played a lot of sports. You guys hear me? Yeah. They'd always say, it's important what you do by yourself. And can you call yourself an ally when you don't stand up for the people you support when you're by yourself? I think the goal is to make us feel alone. The goal is to make us feel like there's no one else supporting us. A lot of us carry challenges and battles that other people don't see. A lot of people look at me and they're like, oh, Black Lives Matter, obviously, right? I'm also a pansexual black male that shows up in a lot of heteronormative spaces. When I started talking about who I am, a lot more people shared the things that I thought were separate to me than I ever realized. A lot of us are waiting for permission to be who we are. Be the first. You'll find out that a lot of people next to you have the same thoughts, have the same feelings, want the same things. They just don't want to be the first to say it. I encourage everybody to show up and be yourself in spaces where you think you are alone. You are not. I promise you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you have 2 RNs to platform what did we have in here? We have the third highest gas tax in California and New York. That's what we go
Hi. That's right. Pay attention.
That's why. Look at the voting records. They were passed out. The voting records. Don't let them off the hook. Are you guys going to let them off the hook? No. Are you sure? Yeah. All right. You guys all going to listen to everybody? Yeah. All right. I love you people.
Fight for data, fight for research.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I don't want to say a lot, but I just want to say that the past couple weeks have been incredibly anxiety-inducing and stressful, and I fear about our freedom. I fear for the freedoms of my family and my friends, my queer friends, my sister, and just everyone around me. But you all here, being here today, have given me a lot of hope to make me feel better about the future of our nation. And we need to remember that we are not alone, that we will continue to fight and continue to protest against the unjust executive orders being passed that are against the Constitution. We have it for a reason, and we need to fight for it. And I thank you all for being here.
I am here as a woman. I am here as a mother to 2 beautiful children. I am thankful able to be a mother because I also am someone who had 2 abortions, and I am able to be a better mother because of that. I am here as a non-binary person. I am here as a daughter of a mother who lost her sight 6 years ago to a very rare eye condition. That mother was also an RN. That mother was also someone who left her schools and colleges and said, I can't do this anymore. My mother left Jersey to then go and work on the railroad. I became a mother who was a union worker. A grandfather who was a union worker. I am a fiance of a United States Marine veteran. It is so quickly for people to turn a blind eye, but we all have someone that we know that is affected and can very quickly become affected. I am here for my sister. I am here for my sister who, even though she voted against my rights, I voted for her because she unfortunately did have a miscarriage and an abortion and healthcare access helped her. I am here for my nieces. I am here for my nephews. I am here so when my kids ask me in the future, Mom, what were you doing? I was here and I made my voice heard for all of us and for them.
They tried to take it from us.
Okay, so one of the ladies before me was talking about local government, and it's important to vote and know how your representatives are voting. I want to put a plug out for an organization called Fair Districts. Fair Districts PA. I don't know if you've heard the word gerrymandering.
Fuck gerrymandering!
Whichever party it is, they get in power and they craft the districts in the state to make sure that their own people win elections. So even though you're voting, they're looking at your registrations and then if they get really big, I'll say so that they keep their own people in power. So if you want to get involved at the local level, find your county or state fair districts group. They are still actively, regardless of what's going on in the federal level, they are still actively working to end gerrymandering in Pennsylvania. That's Fair Districts PA, and there's Fair Districts in Dauphin County. So check them out.
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
Hi everybody. My name is Laura, and I'm a labor activist. Member of my union, which I'm a little at odds right now with my general president. The other is the bad John. Things put me right now. So, but that does not disturb me. What we have to do is, first of all, I will be seeing him in June, and I am going to bring the power. Knock it off and get this back. The membership is very annoyed with him, with what he's doing. He was up on the stage. He's not doing things for us. That's not the reason I'm talking.
That's right, it's not.
This stuff that's going on in D.C. right now is not just the MAGA, the Elon, and all these little cronies, but also yesterday a representative, House of Representatives just issued a law that wants to make OSHA is the body that keeps us safe and works. Yep. It's back in the day before we had people were dying. They would not come home from work, and we need to. OSHA is important, but they want to put it back to the states, just like they do everything else. They want to put it back on the states. This is not just happening with Elon and the MAGA people, but right now our representatives are trying to take away our rights. Safety is important in the workplace, and they're trying to disassemble the Labor Relations Board. They fired people like that, and I think I'm a former teacher as well. My assignment to
just ignore. He wants a reaction.
Don't engage.
Fuck maggots! Fuck maggots!
What does democracy look like?
Show me what democracy looks like!
What does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like!
Tell me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Tell me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Tell me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Don't engage. Don't feed it. Don't feed it. It'll make it worse.
Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump!
And all who voted for him!
He's right. They won. Because 77 million people agree with him. Only 75 agree with us. But 110 ignored it.
Yes.
We don't need to tell each other we're right. We know. Everybody here agrees with each other. Look to your left, look to your right. You got friends. But 110 million people in this country went, I don't care.
Voter suppression!
Voter suppression is a problem. But that's not 110 million people worth the problem.
Nope.
It's what we just saw.
Yep.
That people looking at and go, I don't care. I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be arguing and screaming at each other like that. I don't want to be part of either side. The Democrats have failed us.
Yes.
The Republicans have failed us.
Yes.
The system is failing us.
Yes.
We need a third option.
Yes.
Right choice voting!
Don't split the party. It could get worse. Well, guess what? We're
looking at worse. Find something better. Don't engage with that, because that's how they won. They saw the arguments, they saw they're fascists, and went, well, maybe they're not. They could agree to be in the middle, just ignore it. Find something better. We can be better than that. This is America, the land of the free, home of the brave. Immigrants built this country. Slaves built this country. We can outnumber all of it if we stand with the people who don't care. That's what you all need to go do. Find not the people who agree with you. Find the people who went, it's not my problem.
It is now.
Find the people who go, I'm too busy. I don't have the time. Find the people who went, man, I got kids to feed at home. I have things to do. I can't pay attention to all this. Those are the people we need. Those are the people that will let us outnumber them. Because right now, we don't. Right now, it's not enough. This isn't enough.
Nope.
Find those people.
234.
This is what democracy
Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are we feeling out here on this cold day? Better fired up? My name is Micah, and I'm standing here in front of you all as a United States American citizen, a Puerto Rican, a transgender man of color, and a Christian. And God loves all of us. No Jew, no Gentile, slave, no slave. We're all one in Jesus. We should be loving each other. Everybody should be loving each other.
Amen.
Whether we agree or disagree, we need to love each other. Respect each other. Fight for each other.
Love beats hate.
Yes. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I love every one of you. I appreciate everyone standing here for all of our rights, and for even people who this not affects you, maybe it doesn't affect you, but you're still here fighting for what is right.
It affects all of us.
So, I'm very amused by this one. Apparently, I think it's a single person.
Hello all.
Hi. They keep switching
My name is Kim.
to Sam.
I hate public speaking, but I'm going to get up and talk
And they move to the
because
next
I have
account
two
and they do the same
beautiful
thing.
transgender
I'm like, son
boys
of a bitch.
who both are gay. Thank you. Imagine how fucking hard that is. I did not get involved in politics. My parents did not vote. They hated politics. I did not vote until I was in my 20s, and I picked Perot because I was sick of all the crap with the politicians. I had a Republican friend tell me that that's why Clinton won. I was in my 20s, and I was like, what? I wasn't going to vote, or that's why Bush lost. I wasn't going to vote for Bush anyway. I am no longer friends with that Republican. I tried for 30 years, and when she started dissing trans kids in front of my trans kids, I was done. So I lost several friendships, and I don't care. I feel better about it. Speaking to what that last gentleman just said, 110 million people didn't vote. There is a Canadian TikToker. Yes, I'm 56. I got onto TikTok, and I have found such an amazing group of people. There is a Canadian teacher, Unlearn 16. Unlearn 16. Go look her up. She does not curse. She does not put anyone down. She teaches everything. She's amazing. And she said if those 110 million, she said 90 million, whatever it is, if they had written Bernie Sanders in, he'd be our president right now. So that other gentleman's right. We all know what we need to do. I'm trying to raise my friends,
We are all
and they think nothing's
small
happening.
blue dots.
One of my
We
friends
are
has
small
a Jewish
blue dots
husband,
together.
and they think that nothing is wrong right now.
Scientist complacency.
Exactly. I don't know how these people are going on with their lives. I literally was in tears at work the other day, and I convinced my husband to drive the 2 hours out here, and I feel so much better. Just for you. So thank you. Thank you for fighting.
That's my pastor, y'all. Go ahead.
Hey, all you beautiful people. My name's Angel Scarborough. I'm the pastor of All Saints Episcopal Church in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Welcome.
That's right. And I have to say, I'm a 61-year-old cishet white woman.
Woo!
And I have a transgender son and a cisgender daughter.
Woo!
Their future is on the line.
Yep.
Yes.
Our future is on the line,
Yep.
and there is an us and there is not a them.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we all know people who've gotten caught up in a cult called MAGA.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a cult,
Yes.
and it is an ideology that is pushing an agenda of death.
Yep.
And on behalf of a Galilean Jewish man who lived 2,000 years ago, this is not what he envisioned for Christianity. This is not what he died for it. Oh, he died for this. He died for the brokenness
Yes.
of all of us. We cannot write off our MAGA relatives. We can't write them off.
Nope.
We have to give them a road home.
Yep.
We
Yep.
have to give them a way to repent and be redeemed. And that is only going to come through love. It's not going to come through name calling. It's not going to come through demonizing. They want to set us against each other. Who?
Yes.
Well, rich people really like to do that.
Yeah.
They do that a lot. Our foreign enemies want us to do that.
I'm getting the
Oh, they like that a lot.
close it
Right?
down soon.
So we have to let them have a way home. We cannot shame them. Shame never gets anybody to turn around. I found a website. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called leavingmaga.org. Leavingmaga.org. On that site is a former guy who was like deep into MAGA. He's written a book. It's a free download. Okay? Some of the MAGA folks, as this unfolds, are now seeing their worldview crash and burn because their loved ones are getting impacted by the policies and the EOs that are going through. Okay? We're seeing people have meltdowns.
Yep.
We need to show them there's a way out.
Yep.
There's a way out. And it's rooted in love. So always remember to follow the golden rule of Ted Lasso. Stay curious, not judgmental.
Yeah.
Stay curious. Keep the lines open. Give them resources so that they can find a way home. All right?
Yeah.
Amen.
Because freedom and love go together, and we can show them that love. And we have to show them that love. Protect your hearts, yes, but don't let them get hardened. Do not let them turn you into what you detest. Do not let that happen. All right?
All right. Yes.
All right. God bless y'all.
Everyone, look down, look to your left, look to your right, pick up trash. Pick it up. Pick the trash up. Any trash?
Trump fence out now! Trump fence out now! Trump fence out now!
it.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
We'll get figured out. This is hot fast. This is true grassroots movement. Get your eyes out. It's gonna keep happening. We really appreciate everyone's enthusiasm and getting off the steps.
Talking points that you don't have to think about. Just call your people. Show up to your people. Get to indivisible.org. They will tell you what to say. Russell Boyd is trying to kill us. Call your people now. Stop 2025. Take actual steps. Indivisible. Not here. It's not free. Better angels. If they know what they're doing, if they know that they're killing people, tell them your average neighbor, whatever they voted for, you talk to them, they would be shocked if they knew half the stuff that's going on. They're doing it too fast to keep up. Let them know. Talk to them. You have more power than you realize. Yep.
I recommend checking out Ground News and Straight Arrow News. Those are organizations that gather news headlines and articles from multiple different sources, left, center, and right. That allows people to discern between all the different noise what is actually factual. They will be able to define what is high factuality and mixed factuality, so that news organizations can be held accountable and people can find real, factual news.
Also, I got a subscription for 99 cents.
Yep.
For the year.
What is it again?
Ground News. Straight Arrow News. Trump fans out now! Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans out now!
Trump fans